Midweek Wednesday's information coming up on the channel right now. This is Peter Sanjay speaking to you, and many thanks indeed for making a date with me on this Tuesday afternoon. We are on March the 7th. I've got 4 bets lined up for you, all free of charge on the channel today. And listen to this, you're going to love it. You are going to love this, you are going to love this. 7 to 1, 8 to 1, 18 to 1 and 20 to 1. 4 horses of the apocalypse. 4 horses make a Yankee or a lucky 15 or whichever way you want to play it. But all 4 of them are big prices. 7s, 8s, 10s, no 7s, 8s, 18s and 20 to 1. I'm going to take these off. I can't even hear myself speak. I bought these, the other day, £250, and I have no idea what they're supposed to do. So I'm going to take them off, and I'm going to unplug it from behind here, and they're gone. Oh, I'm shouting. Here they are, look. Yeah, here they are. Smart control. The only thing I can control is put them on my head. I have no idea how they work. I think they're just there for to pad your ears or something. Anyway, come on, let's talk business. Let's chuck them on the floor. 4 horses. 4 horses. 4 horses coming up right now. How do you keep him? Looking forward to Cheltenham, I'm sure you are. I've got these 4 coming up now, but if you want to join my Cheltenham Club, my Cheltenham Syndicate, that's going to be absolutely fantastic. It's a consortium that lasts for 4 days. You get all your 28 races covered in your package, and it's going to be absolutely blinding, I tell you that. All the information divulged by email on the night before the racing. So in other words, you get your email sent on Monday for Tuesday, Tuesday for Wednesday. So you're 24 hours ahead of the clock. You also get your own Telegram channel, even Telegram channel. We'll go again. Telegram channel. So if you're on the Telegram, you'll be straight in there where you get everything, and you also get your own videos from me. Whether that's a bonus or not is down to the discerning viewer. But seriously, you get all the previews, all the information as well by in-house video. I won't be tipping Cheltenham on this channel next week. It's all in-house. It's all on my Cheltenham consortium, and you will get your own videos, your own emails, reporting live from the track information, late information. It's going to be fantastic. If you want to get on board, there's still places. Just read all about it down below. But the easiest way is to go to my website, petersracingtips.com, petersracingtips.com, and get yourselves on board. Simple as that. 28 races covered, including anti-post, late information, all the jolly well lot. And it's for your ears and eyes only, because it won't be transmitted anywhere else but on my Cheltenham Telegram, on Cheltenham emails and Cheltenham videos, which are for my private Cheltenham clients. Get yourselves on board if you're not on board. It's the lowest price possible, and it's the highest information class, the highest classed information possible. No doubt about that. Well, shall we get on? I think so. There was no bets today on this channel. I had a day off from broadcasting free information, but I'll give you a big each way third on Monday at 14 to 1. From the 2 bets, the other horse got brought down, sadly. I think that would have won, to be honest with you. And then I had a non-runner as well. So 1 bet what copped each way, the old-fashioned copped. Anyone remember that? Copped. I've copped. Job done. Job done, I've copped. I've copped. I remember a guy saying that. I'll tell you a story about that another time. It's too long, but it's a great one. I said to him in the end, I said, what? He was in a casino and he was winning about 500 quid. That was a lot of money in them days. And the casinos, they got free sandwiches all night and coffee and that. And this guy, Roy, he's no longer with us now. And I was going to tell you another time, but I'm going to tell you now. £500, it was like £5 million, trust me. When you're skint and up against the wall, 500 quid's a fortune. But if you put the clock back 30 years, it's worth quite a lot anyway. So 500 up. And I said, he's on the casino, he's got a system, he's doing this and that, number 7 to 30, betting the columns, red and black, all sorts. I said, Roy, when's enough? We're about 2 o'clock in the morning here now. And I said, when's enough? When are you going to stop? He said, and he went like this, he went, when I've got the world. And I said, oh no. His last bet was 2 bob, 10 pence in a fruit machine on the way out. That's how it ended. Sadly, it ended like that. So he didn't quite get the world, but he had a great life, Roy. And taxi driver from Leicester. Great guy, Roy. He was from Peterborough, and his accent is beautiful. He used to always say beautiful, just like that. Bernard Matthews, he had a beautiful. He was a great guy, Roy. Great characters in the billiard hall days. We used to hang about the billiard halls, not snooker centres, in the billiard halls. And all the footballers used to go in and all the dodgy people would go in there and billiard halls. Great games. All gone now, sadly, all gone. Right, shall I give you these 4 horses? I wasn't going to tell you that story, I just had to let Roy into your life. He was an absolute amazing man. Funny characters. In those days, all the billiard halls, the smoky den of iniquity, as they call them, that's where all the characters went. All the characters. Everyone had nicknames and all had wonderful stories and wonderful different people. None of them had much money. It wasn't like that. It was a survival, game for survival. I think Peter Scott used to film it in there, survival. Joking apart, it was tough times, trying to make do. Very difficult. But anyway, all the old footballers used to go into Leicester Osborne Snooker Centre, Leicester's billiard hall it was them days. Mike Stringfellow, crikey. And Frank Worthington and all those people. Yeah, great days. Of course, old Gary Lineker, he appeared there when he was about 17, 18. And all his family had fruit and veg from Leicester. They all used to go in there and play snooker. And between having a little bit of a shouting match on the fruit and veg stalls. Big market, Leicester. It's had a big market. And it probably still has. I've not been back to Leicester for a long time, but it was a big market. Anyway, let's go hunting for winners, shall we? Not for fruit and veg. Let's go to Kempton Park. This is Wednesday information, 4 bets. I'm looking for a real big lift off before we kick off at Cheltenham. 4 bets, 7 to 1, 8 to 1, 18 to 1 and 20 to 1. This one's around 8 to 1. It goes in the 405 at Kempton Park. It's number 3. It's called Tipperary Man. At number 3, Tipperary Moon, I beg your pardon, Tipperary Moon, can't read my writing. Trained by Ivan Furtado and ridden by Kieran O'Neill, has rode it 4 out the last 5 times it's ran. I think it's got a really good chance running off the same mark of 70. The trip of 7 furlongs will be absolutely cock on, and I like it a lot. It's running in a very winnable grade, 0 to 70, stepping down in class. And I think Tipperary Moon is one to be on. Been running over 0 to 75s, and I think it's going to go very close indeed. It's 11 horse race and provisionally priced in early doors at 8 to 1. Get it right in a minute. Wake up, Peter. Wake up. Can do better. That's what I put my school report. Can do better. Well, you could always do better if you come in last. And I was last, bottom of the class. If I come, there was 35 in my class. If I come 34th, I'd had a good result, I tell you. Yeah, it was really... If you're not interested in anything, you're not going to do well, are you? I'm interested in this, and I've done well. It's because you're interested in it. If you're not interested in anything, you'll be no good at it. If you're not interested in playing snooker, you're not going to be any good at snooker. If you're not interested in fishing, you're not going to be a good fisherman. If you're not interested in anything. So you have to have a passion and you have to want it. In school, for me, I couldn't wait to leave. I left at 15 and then I regretted it all my life that I should have stayed on. But there we go. So it just shows you, making decisions, you've got to be careful, haven't you? I left at 15 and for the next 50 years wanted to go back and stay on. And but then I wouldn't have been here, would I? Might have been a doctor, dentist, who knows? But I'm not, I'm here and I love it. And that's the passion, to keep going. It doesn't matter how old you are. If you're 100, you'll keep going if you've got the passion. And that's what I've got, the passion for this game and the passion for helping people and the passion for winning and solving puzzles. Racing's a bit like puzzles, isn't it? You've got to solve the puzzle. It's a bit like a Rubik's Cube. I could never do that, but that was really difficult. Did anyone do a Rubik's Cube? Did anyone ever do it? I know people say they did, and there was things that showed people doing it. But could it be done? I honestly don't know. I honestly don't. I never seen anyone do it. I gave up. I've got the patience for that. But Rubik's Cubes. Tipperary Moon 405 is an 8 to 1 poke. I'm going to give you a big one here, as they say. I'm going to give you a big one. In the Lingfield Park Racing, the afternoon session, I've got one here which is 18 to 1. 18 to 1, just come out of the betting. And I won't be surprised if there's one, to be honest with you. And it's number, I believe, I'm just going to get this up on my board here because I'm just a bit all over the place, as usual, at the moment. And I just want to make sure I've got this right. Thought it was, yeah, it's number 10. Ted's Den, number 10. That was it, the old Ted Heath, wasn't it? Ted's Den, number 10, or Maggie's Den, number 10. I've no idea who's Prime Minister now. Richie's Den, is it number 10? Who knows? There's a different Prime Minister every week. Number 10, Further Measure. Trained by Sylvester Kirk. Now there's a name to conjure with. Not having a great run of form, Sylvester. Could do with a winner. He might get one here, a big one and all. Charlie Bennett rides it. He rode it last time out. Not Charlie Farley, Charlie Bennett. It's number 10, Further Measure. I'm on each way. I'm not going to go into the whys and wherefore, else I'll be on here till Christendom. But I do think the horse has got a very good chance. Runs in a 0 to 75, stepping down in grade from a 0 to 80. Not too much form by the look of it, you'd say, on paper. A lot of duck eggs and 436, 46446. As I always tell you, that's the phone number to the hot dog man outside the weighing room. But seriously, Further Measure's a bit better than it looks on paper. And if a marker 72, it's down £2 more. It's down in grade. I think it's got a good chance. Each way, a big one here, 18 to 1. Number 10, Further Measure. I like that one, and I'm going to be having a little bit of a dabble on that. A little bit of a dibble-dabble on Further Measure in the Beautiful, in the 230. The Chinaman went to the dentist, isn't it? 230. I think it's got a good chance. Moving swiftly on after that diabolical joke. Number 4, Cantantibes. Yes, now then. Oh, yes, I should say so. Number 4, Cantantibes. Trained by Michael Roberts and ridden by Robert Havlin in the 4:30 at Lingfield Park. I've got this one put in around about 8 to 1, 7, 8 to 1, and I think that's cracking value. It's a 10-horse affair. I think it's got a cracking each way chance, and I wouldn't be surprised if it won. I do like it a lot. I think Havlin's got on this horse after being on it the last twice as well. It needed the run last time. Hadn't run for about 3 months. But then surfaced up at Lingfield, finishing 5th of 9 after a breathing operation. Taking things a bit more seriously now. And number 4, Cantantibes, off a mark of 59, running off a really low mark. The last time it ran off this mark, it won on the 25th of February last year. So almost to the year. Almost to the year, but Max Bygraves, I want to tell you a story. Number 4, Cantantibes, is back at Lingfield, almost to the day. A year later, won at 5 to 2 last year, and who was on it? Robert Havlin. Exactly. The sequence, the pattern, it's all there. The alignment. Can he do it again? Cantantibes. Well, I think it can. It ran off a mark of 59 when it won a year ago, and it's running off a 59 this time, and I'm going to go for it. It should be about 8 to 1. Got not much form to look at, but as I say, you've just heard a bit of form there. It's had a breathing operation, needed the run last time out, bit of a scouting mission, and there we go. He's on it again. Old Bobby Havlin, Opportunity Knocks. Got a good chance. Now the final bet is the biggest price. It is the biggest price, no joking, but I think it could win. It's the outsider of the party. That does not put me off one iota. So I'm going to take you over the jumps. I'm going to take you to the 440 at Fontwell down there in lovely Sussex, near the old Bognor Regis down that way. The old Billy Butlins. I love old Butlins holiday camps. I used to work at Butlins when I was 21. I was at Butlins when I was 21 at Filey. It's now smashed to pieces. It's a tragedy. It is a tragedy. Butlins has been smashed to pieces, that camp, and it's nothing there. Someone took it over and couldn't make it pay. And it's just nothing. It's just been left as almost like a shanty town, like a ghost town. Very, very eerie, very, very sad. I had great memories of Butlins. It was a good time in my youth, and I really loved it, the old Billy Butlins holiday camps. And fantastic. All right, in the 440 at Fontwell. Don't forget, if you want to join the Cheltenham, still time. 6 days left till the big day. Email, telegrams, you get the lot. All for one price. The one price is written on my website, and it's down to you if you want to come on board with me. I'll be doing all I can to help you win, but there won't be any Cheltenham bets on this channel or any other channel, only my Cheltenham channel, which is by telegram and by emails, and my videos daily the night before. Videos daily the night before, if you see what I mean. Monday night you get all your bets, every single race, 7 races a day, all previewed by me. Best bet and next bet in every race, and sent to you under closed cover email, but also on a telegram, and you also get late information and goodness knows what else. You get me for 4 days. Can you cope with me for 4 days? I'll be holding your hand. I want to hold your hand. Listen, no more jokes. Let's go to this one, the 430 at Fontwell. I think it is the 430. Well, I just said that wrong. 440. It wasn't a joke. I did say it wrong. Number 7, Clong Goes. Now, it's a complete outsider, 20 to 1 of the 7 runners, but I think it can win. It's trained by Daniel Steele and ridden by Daniel Sansom. Keep it in the Daniels, the double D. Number 7, Clongowes, Blinkered and Tongue-Tied. I think this could pop up. It's running off a really low mark of 89, and I wouldn't be surprised. I noticed this horse ran really well at Lingfield last time, 6 of 12. Come down £3 in the weights. It is a stinking race, it really is. 0 to 105 handicap hurdle, and I have no doubts this horse is much better than it looks on paper. Really, really do. It has only had 2 runs in 2 years. It hadn't run for 2 years and then appeared on the 13th of January, the 20th of February, and now appears now. Third time lucky? I think so. Number 7, I thank you. The old I thank you. Number 7, Clongowes. There, 4:40 at Fontwell. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the end of racing for today. I've got 4 bets for you. Clongowes in the 4:40 Fontwell, Tipperary Moon in the 4:05 at Kempton, Further Measure 2:20. I think it's 2:20 or 2:30 at Lingfield. I can't read my writing here. The Cap de Gibes or something. Terrible. Hieroglyphics. I should have been an Egyptian. Walk like an Egyptian. I should have done it. You know what I've said. You know what we've got. You can scroll back and read it all again. You can even listen to the quips if you want and the jokes and the beautiful. The world. Roy, bless you. The world. I've never forgot it. See you soon.